I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
When we're talking about Moody, I think what you're saying is like it was legitimate. His striking was legitimate because he did ask Brian to take the video down. Brian didn't take it down. He so basically gave him fair warning, and then he went after him.
From what I understand, that's how it worked. I'm not in the intimate DMs of either one of the, that situation in particular, so I don't know, but that's what was said. And after, I think Brian took the video down but left it up on Rumble, and
Yes.
then on Twitter said, all right, well, Moody said that he would remove the strike if I took the video down, and he was like, it's been 17 hours, and Moody didn't do what he said, so.
I thought he said, I took it down from Rumble because Moody said he was going to strike that too. And I didn't even know they could strike on Rumble.
You can't strike on Rumble. They can't do shit on Rumble. Just
Apparently,
is what it is.
with the chat, what I find is it's like it's a mix. You know, you got some people you just got to ignore, and go with the good questions, right? But that's who we're here for. If it weren't for them, there'd be no streams, there'd be no shows. So yeah, my view of it is, I agree with everything you say. And then I add to that, it was the dumbest fucking move on the planet, right? You're so associated with a guy who stream snipes, whose entire show is based on clips of other shows and using other shows, and then you strike somebody. It's like, did you not think before you did that?
Yeah, okay, but being associated with a show like that, and yeah, I guess he is pretty closely tied to that show. He sends him clips. He finds him guys to watch. So being part of the super tip system so deeply, yeah, I mean, all of the above, right? He is kind of a face of NLO. So I do get where that's an issue. They are tied together, even though that is his own channel and he can do whatever the hell he wants. You know, both things can be true, right? He does have his own, that is his own channel. That's his own content. It's not like the strike came from NLO. But
right,
yeah,
and I get
but
that.
he is
but
tied to that show.
When
Right.
Pat Dixon made a comment about super tips, right? Melton lost his shit because he felt it reflected badly on him. So if you think Pat Dixon is going to reflect bad, you got to figure that Moody is. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think what a lot of people wonder is like, did Moody tell Melton he was going to do this before he did it?
Yeah, I don't think he gets advisement from him on shit like that. I think he does whatever he wants to.
Yeah, I think Moody just did what Moody did. I think if he checked with Melton probably will think about it before he did it. But
Yeah, I can't imagine Melton striking anybody for anything ever. Yeah, I don't picture that happening.
yeah, I do picture though the backlash is that Melton's gonna have. There will be issues with people striking stuff now.
Melton's channel, do you think, have you heard that that's the case, or are you just assuming that will happen?
It's mostly just an assumption.
Who do you have in mind? You got to be thinking somebody or
Well,
few.
I'm thinking Steel Toe, and I'm
You
thinking
think Steel
Karmic.
Toe would do that, huh?
And Karmic.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know necessarily. Melton's going to pay the price for what Moody did. That's an interesting thought. I hadn't really considered that, but I guess it's possible. Why Karmic so?
Karmic hates Melton. I mean, it's just
Of course.
Karmic is really, if he's to be believed, he really thinks that like Melton and Tukey and these guys are plotting against him, and that the reason why he gets half the viewers today than he used to get is because they've sought out to destroy him.
And he's got Felicia Gillespie in his ear, and we know she loves doing the copyright strikes too. So, yeah, I see that.
I don't want to get you into anything you don't want to get into, but the I think the Moody striking stuff was a bad move. I just don't think it was a good idea, you know? And I think that
I agree.
he has to, Moody's a smart guy. He has to know how inextricably linked he is to Melton, right? I mean,
Okay,
it's
well,
not-
here, let's throw a scenario out for you. Let's say somebody started downloading every single one of your episodes and started one by one uploading them on their own channel. Your personal shows, like we're doing right now. This one ends, they download it and upload it on another channel. How many of those would you put up with before you struck them?
probably one or two.
Yeah.
You know?
So, you know, even though you're saying like, yeah, it's a bad look and shit, but also we all probably have a limit to how much of that we would put up with before we struck someone. I don't know. Like, I don't know what I would do if someone just started downloading my episodes and putting them up elsewhere. Eventually I would strike. Yeah. Like, I don't know how many I would put up with, but it wouldn't be that many. That's
But
a fact.
it was one episode.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't
his
even know
limit
Moody
was
had a
one,
channel, to
right?
be honest with you.
Yeah. I've known about it for a long time, and he's got some older videos that are even, you know, just as cringe as that. So, but yeah, man, we all have a limit. Moody's limit was one with Landon. I know that.
Yeah. I just, again, I think he had the right to do it. I just, you know, it's like having a next door neighbor, you know, that constantly fucking barbecues and there's always smoke coming in your yard and you could do something about it, but you realize, well, if I tell him to stop doing that, whatever comes next could be much worse. So Moody's a very smart guy, but I don't think he thought this one through.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
He might have waited to see if, Landon kept messing with him. Then I think more people would have had his back. I believe that's probably the case. And, you know, just having the community on your side is a big deal in the Dabbleverse, I guess. But also being a total prick and doing your own thing works fine for some people too. So either one, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
We're all doing
look,
our-
it does and it doesn't, right? It doesn't matter if it's you and it's you alone, but if you're dragging other people down with you, then it does matter, right? So if you had one of your regular co-hosts, 4D say sorry to, I guess that's Quadfather, say sorry to Luke, let's heal.
Oh, Luke, he's a real mother, you know, mother.
And it doesn't matter to Luke.
Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah,
Luke
I know. It's too late for me too. Yeah, that ship sailed, and I ignore that guy. He can sit and chat and grit his little teeth by himself for the rest of his life, for all I care. I don't pay attention to him. I see him in chat all the time. I ignore it. It doesn't mean nothing to me. See you at Hackmania. I hope you show up. I don't give a shit. It wouldn't mean one thing.
I gotta look. I've already said my piece on that subject, and I'm done with it. But JMO brings up a good question. What is this thing of we all need to heal stuff? It's blowing me away, right? So Ava is blocked. Ava and I have had like kind of a beef for months and months. And Husey is like, you got to settle this. You got to, should have her on a stream, and you guys should.
You don't.
talk.
You don't.
And I'm
You
like,
don't have to do that.
and I keep asking, like, why? What's the point? And or having a beef with Dan. It's exact same thing. And I don't have any. It doesn't seem to me to be any reason to settle it. But there seems to be a lot of, all right, let's get into this brutal beef, and then we'll just all settle it, and we'll get along. It just seems to be a repetitive process.
No, I think it's for the viewer. They all want to watch the attempt of healing, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. They want to see it not work out, and they want it to be on screen, and they want to watch it, and I love it. Let's do it. I like that shit too, man. I'm into it. Let's not heal. I want to not heal, not forgive, not move on. Let's keep these beefs going. Let's keep them going forever and make them worse and more brutal. Let's do it. I'm ready to let's fuck some shit up, right, Luke? Yeah. Let's go.
You need to forgive and let it go, Buckman. Garrett is a hack.
Let's not do that.
You know what? It's like the time will come. That's my thing, is like the time will come when this stuff will settle, but I'm not forcing it. I'm not going to push it forward. I just don't care.
I don't care about anyone on the internet for any reason, like Stevie Lou and Luke of the Vine. Like, you think I lose sleep at night thinking about those retards? Not a second, buddy. Not 1 second.
Yeah,
it's funny though. I mean, I like laughing at them, trying to get my attention. It's funny. They're desperate. It's pathetic. Let's keep it going, boys. What kind of words can you say in a chat to really get me today? Oh, no.
I find it funny that there are people that I don't even think about, and then I'll like go on Twitter or someplace else, and you'll find out that they're like, everything you say, they're telling somebody else what you did, what you said. There we go.
Yeah, like that Luke of the Vine guy. He's obsessed with me. I like it. I like that he spends all his waking hours thinking about me. It's funny to me. I'm glad I got him there. It's hilarious to me. I love it.
Nice podcast, Stupid Lie for $2. Buck, don't flatter yourself. Not looking to squash. Well, then you need to speak to Mr. Hughes, because that's where it's coming from.
That's that game you old guys play, right?
Squash? Oh yeah.
Yeah. He wants to play squash with you.
Yeah. It is kind of funny. Sometimes though, it does get a little pathetic. You know, when there's people that follow you around everywhere, you're like,
yeah, I do know that.
Oh God,
yeah.
give it up.
It's fun. Who cares? Let them spiral. I like it. It makes me happy that they do that. I love that.
Hey,
shit.
look, I think Luke probably from what I understand, is a legitimate beef. It's fine. You guys can fight it out, but you don't have to track this guy down, because it's it's everything. Well,
okay. I will say this to Luke of the Vine. I mean, I will be at Hackamania. I will be exposed. I mean, obviously, if you came to my house, that's a problem for you. But I'll be out in the open. Come to Hackamania, big dog. Put your money where your mouth is. You can do whatever you want to me there. I'll be exposed to any of you guys. Joey C, whoever hates me, bring it. I could care less. I don't care.
Dirty Jersey. Dirty Jersey rat. Dirty Jersey rat. Dirty Jersey.
Broke my heart, Dirty Jersey. You broke my heart. Mainly by including Granny. That's my main issue.
You know what? You weren't. I know that your ass was not going to bring this up.